Hello everyone. So in the last video, we tried to create an API key or API in on Zerodha API portal, but then I do not had fund, so we could not complete it. So I added fund. Now what we need to do is we need to fill all these information, right? And then we also need to set the API secret, and all these information will come from our API portal. So you need to go to the get API key zerodha.com /products /API, and when you click on get API key, you will be asked to sign up, create a new app, right? So when you create new app, you'll be okay. So this is what it is. Basically, you need to mention, or you need to select the plan. Don't select the free plan, because that will not have the historical data which we actually need. But then you need to mention the app name and then the redirect URL. So how do you get the redirect, and then also the Zerodha client ID, which is your client ID. So how do you get the redirect URL? So you go to your Google spreadsheet, and then extensions, app script. Once you go to the app script, you need to go to the deploy. So if you have not already up, and then you will see the deployments. So if you don't see the deployments, what you need to do, you have to deploy one. You have to click on new deploy, and then you need to deploy. And since I have already deployed, copy this web app URL. Click on here, not here, okay, because it will not copy everything. So click on copy and then add it in the redirect URL. So once you have the add all these information and then description, click on create. So once you click on create, you will get something like this. Right now, what you have to do is open this one, and then there are a couple of information. One is your API key, and then your redirect URL, and then the status is active. You click on show API secret, copy it from here, and then basically you need to come here to your Google spreadsheet, click on Aladdin, and set up API secret key. Right, and here you need to copy this API secret key, paste it, click on okay. Then once that is done, then we have to enter API key, redirect URL, access token. Okay, let's do it one by one, because it's kind of not straightforward, I would frankly tell you. We copy the API key, we save it in the API key value section, right? And then we also save redirect URL, because it also need it. Copy, save the redirect URL. Now come to Aladdin and show login URL, and it will show you to log into Zerodha. Okay, so what it is saying, make sure this redirect URL is registered in your Kite app, which we already did while we were creating the app. Now click on open Zerodha login, and then it will ask you to log in. Okay, so it is authorized, right? So what we need to do is we need to go to our Aladdin and then generate access token. So we go back, we just close this one, and then request token, we already got the request token, right? And then generate request access token. So we got the request token as soon as we logged in. Right now we need to create the generate access token. So access token is already also created. Now access token generated and saved in the config sheet. Click OK. So we got the access token now, and then the last auth time also it got generated of its own. Now status is access token generated successfully. Right now the last action is test the connection. So let's test connection. So connected as Ranjit Rajan, and then I got my user ID, broker, and the connection is successful. Right. So this is what I was trying to show in this video. Congratulations. I think for this we were on video 3, right? Let me just go back and then see if I need to do something else as well. Okay, let me just go through a couple of issues that you might face, at least better to show you. So the common mistake that you might do while doing this, let me just go through it as well. The redirect URL in the Zerodha app and the config file sheet must exactly match. This is one of the most important point, that the redirect URL that you get from your Google spreadsheet, it should be exactly be saved in your Zerodha app that you create. Expired request token, the request token is short-lived. Generate the access token soon after you log in. Right, so make sure that the request token that you have is the new one. Forgot script authorization. App script needs authorization before it accesses spreadsheet and external users. Yeah, so like I mentioned, when you save the code, so the Google always asks for the authorization. So make sure you do that. Do not keep the API secret in the sheet. If you can avoid it, use user properties. This is the reason that I did not save the API secret in the sheet, but then we mentioned it in the in the menu, right? So no login. A log sheet makes classroom troubleshooting far easier, right? So what it means is, let me go back. This logs is basically it will help you to check what is going on. So before this class, I just tried to create this login and it was successful, and then so it basically create the log of whatever we are doing. Right, so this will help you to debug the issues. So focus on connection layer only. Holdings and position comes in later videos. Okay, so in this video we only focused on the connection, right? And in the next video we will go on to the holdings and getting the position data in the app, right? So that's all for this video. Let's start fetching the data from Zerodha app from the next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.